Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to Bex Square Gaming. I am Scottish Bex and it's time for more Ship Graveyard 2. We are going on to our ship 13. Let's get going. Okay, so lucky 13. Let's have a look. So we have just finished that one. We're going into the second last one of the original game, which is this Multi Wojti. 3-level difficulty, quite a tall one actually. Many layers by the looks of it. That looks like that's a good 6 or 7 layers. Front has sank. Even you wouldn't want that part anymore, but you can easily find something useful when using the back door. We're not going to comment on that. 1750, but you get from it. So it's more to buy than it's worth. However, the contract value is 14. So that's what 24, 3150, 3150, 650, something like that. So 6.5 roundabout, something like that. So yeah, so there's a fair bit of like again, the value is in the contracts. So that's kind of seems to be the thing now. So let's go forward with this. What I didn't do at the end of the last one is go and upgrade any of my equipment. So now that we've bought the ship, I might go back upgrade some equipment. Didn't do that last time, so let's go do that. Let's go do that before we go to the ship.
Shubh my friend.
I could really do with upgrading my hammer, crate, or gloves. The gloves are there. Upgrade my gloves. Okay,
my friend.
Let's go buy some upgrades, shall we?
Hello.
Yeah. Hammer upgrade. Oh, that's expensive, but I really kind of want it. And then you've got crate. Maybe buy the crate upgrades. So that's, yeah, and the other two are. So we're going to leave it there. Let's go see if we can do these, and then we can move forward. So, what have we got? Can I do that one? I can. Let's put the hammer up to that level. And I didn't buy the gloves, but we've got a few upgrades there. That's looking quite interesting, this one. So let's see what we've got, shall we? I might angle this one slightly off to the side, and then that way, whether I'm throwing out from the side or throwing out from the thing, I've got it. Okay, so let's have a look. What is this? The front is off the ship. That's sunk, apparently. But that's it. That's what we're doing. It doesn't look particularly long, but it is particularly tall, and it's got one of those stacks again that we're going to have to get down. Is there one on the other side as well? Yeah. So this looks like this could be a really interesting one. And again, like the previous one, it looks like it's got sort of like long corridors, which hopefully there's not going to be as much of that metal that was driving me absolutely crazy. So let's start clearing some of it. Get a feel for what's in here, which I think is half the battle sometimes. See if we can find any of the hazards that needs to be cleared, right? So we can see straight away there's stuff down here that's going to have to be removed with the crane. So we're going to have to be really careful. And we've got cargo down here as well. Cargo container. Although, interestingly, there's like 3 floors here that goes up. That looks like that's the back of the ship there. Empty. Does it go down this way as well? Yes, it does. Interesting. Now that we've upgraded the cargo container, not the cargo container, our cargo holdings in terms of our box, we can now get 240, which is nice. That's a nice step forward. I'm hoping that the hammer upgrade is going to make it quicker, because I think that was part of what took me so long last time, was the hammer was so much slower. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. As always, let's clear as we go. Haven't seen electricity yet. Haven't seen gas pipes yet. Well, it's that almost full box, and let's get that down. I can hear the beeping here. There you go. Sounds like it's coming from over there. The electricity somewhere. Oh, well, there you go. We can see electricity there. Put that entire IBC in our pocket. Love it when you do that. Right, so I'm not putting the items in those cargo containers because they seem to be a lot often are part of the contracts, and it means I have to wait till these cargo containers are collected to be able to fulfill the contracts, which I don't always like. Can I get over there without electrocuting myself? Oh, sure I can actually. Gonna be fun. Okay, up we go. So we're up on main deck. There's a fair few containers and stuff. That's interesting. I haven't seen gas pipes, but they might maybe be up there. A lot to this. I might do this layer at the time down. I like to check as much as I can to make sure I don't accidentally collapse something I shouldn't collapse, but yeah. Let's have a look. I don't want to go up yet. I want to go in. How do I get in? How do I get in? I don't know. See an N, but I can't see a... Here. That's an N. Right, bathroom. I haven't found the collectible on this vessel yet. Interesting. We need to go drop this off. I don't know how or where. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a bit of a fight. Helps if I turn my torch on, didn't it? Oh. The throw mechanic is a bit weird. It tells you it can make it with the green and then it bashes a wall. It doesn't quite always make sense, but, you know. Hey-ho. Let's empty your bag again. Okay. Room maybe? That's yep, that's where we got to. This looks like crew quarters or something like that. Oop, pick up that. Not going upstairs just yet. There's a stairs down. Okay. More. Yep, let's go. We need to go through this. Really, game? Oh, okay. Oh, do you know what? No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go get it because it's gonna bug me. Alright, through here again. Let's see. What else can we clear out from here? We got to about here, didn't we? Right, we've done in there. Okay, next one over. It's empty, okay. Oh well, that would have been handier if I could have just done that the last time. Haven't seen pipes. Not sure if there's pipes in this one. I mean, it is a difficulty level 3, but not seen pipes, so don't know. Let's do this bit, shall we? Oh, I just noticed my hammer. Look at it. It looks awesome. I can't believe it's taken me this long to notice it. It looks so awesome. Okay, almost there. Can't pick that. Of course, that one last thing and I can't pick it up. Okay. Not in there. I was in here. No, wasn't in here. I was in here. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Right. Whoa. How did I get myself turned around there? That was weird. Nope. Put wardrobes and stuff all in this tiny little box. I love it. I love it. That is a skill set everyone should have. Okay, I feel like I don't quite know if I'm missing bits. I could be. I could be missing things without even realizing it. That's some of the power off. Doesn't mean that's all of the power off. It's at least one of the electricity bits off. Okay. Ah, there's a door out there. Can we reach the... Are you kidding me? That won't go, but it'll go close enough. I'll get it in a minute. I should maybe go let that container go, and then that might clear it, make it easier. It's like we found the galley. Up we go. Where was the way out? Was it over here? Was it through here? It was over here. What I might do, other than miss entirely, is I might let this go. Is there anything on top of it? No. Okay, so let's get this off.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Alright, that gets that going, and then we can jump up here. And then we were going up the stairs. There was an up somewhere along here. There it is. So we were up here. Right. Not found the collectible yet, so not sure. Also not managed to make it up the top yet. I could do. And get my mouse to move the way I want it to. Maybe not. Not what I was trying to do. Trying to knock that down. So that I could... I could do that. That's what I was trying to do. So let's start up here. I think it always makes sense to start up and then work down. I might jump down the stacks and remove the stacks, because then they're done as well. This one so far from what I can see. This is an interesting looking one. I kind of like the way this one looks. Right, so let's just check there's nothing up here. Nothing so far. Right, no, it's fine. Okay. That's this layer secured. Right. Right, what have we got in here? Ah, there's something that needs to come out. Oh, too much on me, so let's shunt that. I need to get that out, so let's think about this. Okay, I think I know where we are. Could be wrong. I didn't hear that hit the thing, so I don't know if that hit the thing or not. So let's get this out of it. Excellent. 2 hits. That's what we need. I prefer it to be 1, but I couldn't afford the next upgrade, so we'll go with this. Right, bolts are done. Let's bring the roof down. Okay, and then we can throw it. Then let's get this out. Pretty sure I know where this goes, so I'm just gonna hammer through here. Yeah, that's where that went. I was pretty sure it was. Right, so there's nothing... This layer is pretty secure as well. We know what's in this layer, right? So the other thing I want to do is I need to get up and clear the stacks. So let's go do that. That's the next thing to do is each of the stacks. We'll do this one first. This is going to be a bugger to get to. And we're on. Okay. First one. Drop down to the next layer. I'll wait till that goes before I drop the third one. I want to make sure the layer above goes before I drop it in case I bugger it, so... For that to go. It's gone. Let's drop this one. Okay, and let's drop. That's that done. Ooh, okay. Don't think I'd been in here. No, I hadn't. Okay, that's interesting. That's that cleared. So that's stack set 1 gone. I can go in here and clear the second stack set. I also want to get up here and check what is on up here and clear these as well. Let's check. There's nothing on there that I can see, so I think we're clear to remove this. Ooh, balancing game.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Okay. I'm just trying to be sensible about it. I'm trying to kind of remove the things we know we can remove and not stress too much about it. So let's go all the way up to here. Okay, then let's take the next layer. I'm gonna wait till that goes and then we'll take it. There we go. Let's take these ones. Going. There we go. Now we can take the last one. Alright, so that's that removed. Then we can look at removing this. This is next on the list then. Going this way. I think the ladders are up here. Yep, so we need to take this out from above. Okay, so we need to get rid of the metal here. Right, so that's... The top layer's gone, second layer's loosened, so let's pop it. There we go. Is that gone? Right. Let's loosen this now. I can hear another beeping. We've got another electricity somewhere. Bit nervous that I didn't see gas pipes. Okay. I can go. Right, so that's that done. There's nothing in there that needs to go by crane. I didn't see anything that needs to go by crane. Don't think I need to double check this layer, but I don't think there was anything in this layer. Ooh, I've not been in there. Interesting. Not been in here. That's what I mean. I feel like I'm still missing stuff. What's above that? Nothing, just the layer. So let's get these loosened off. The under layer is gone. The second layer is ready to be dropped. Let's do that. I did have a quick check to make sure there was nothing up there before I drop the second layer. Carrying too much, apparently. And that should now be able to come out.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Alright. Yep, I know where we are. Okay. I'm pretty sure that there's not anything else on this layer that needs to come out by crane. I'm pretty sure everything else on this layer is good. I want to maybe check over here, maybe. Yeah. So everything else on main deck is, I'm pretty sure, okay. Oh, for goodness sake, throw in at the... Is there stairs down here? There is. Down here. I don't know how to get in back there. Yeah, I see it up. But it's back here. I see it. I need to not hit it. Very carefully only get the ones I want to get. That. Gotcha. Can I get to that? Go on. Yeah, there we go. Gotcha. That's what we needed. I still didn't find the collectible. What's blocking it? Something's blocking it. Don't know. I haven't found the collectible, meaning I haven't found a room. There's a room I've missed. That's... yeah. That's what that means. Come on. Get up. Can I get it now? Yes.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Still can't squeeze through there. Works for me, just needed to get out of there. So I've definitely missed something. Because I haven't found the collectible. But what have I missed and where have I missed it? I don't know is the honest answer. I'm not sure. I thought I'd found all the rooms, but I'm assuming now that I haven't. The problem I now have is, well, there's the next thing I think I need to drop to, is that there. But now that I think I've missed something, that's complicating things. I think this is the next layer that has anything that needs to be dropped to, but that's assuming I haven't missed something, which I'm now thinking I've missed. I don't, other than like kind of trying to break down random walls to make sure I haven't missed anything, I can't think what else to do. That makes sense. Maybe there's not a collectible on this one. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Oh, not mine. I'm pretty sure I've done this. That I don't think there's anything I'm missing on this level. I think. I mean. Up there? Is it in one of those rooms? Is it a room up there I've missed? Is it floor up? I don't know, guys. I feel like because I haven't found the collectible, I must have... Wait, there we go. I say I've missed a room somewhere. Here? Well, if it's not in here, there we go. Congratulations, you found the MK hook. Standard shipping containers are 20 by 40 feet, or 20 or 40 feet. The capacity of the former is industrial standard measurement in the TEU, a unit of 20 foot equivalent, with 11 billion tons of cargo are transported annually by sea, of which 8 billion tons are dry cargo transported by bulk carriers. The remaining 3 billion tons are container loads with a global capacity of around 775 million TEUs in 2020. There you go, that's a bit of information. I'm assuming that's accurate. I'm assuming the devs didn't just stick it in without checking it. Unsure, or you're interested to know, just go Google. I think that's it. I think that's the room I was missing. I knew I was missing a room, which made me worried because if I was missed a room, then potentially I would collapse it and, yeah, well, exactly that. I would collapse it and I would have missed something that needed to be removed by crane. I will do another check on the next layer up just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure that's us. I'm pretty sure we can drop to that bottom layer. Oh, look. There's another room there. Okay. How do I get in there? You see a way in? There's no way into that room. Okay. Interesting. Well, someone explain to me why these ships have rooms that have no access. I find that really weird because that... I can understand having certain things, but I'm like, that's not how a real ship would exist. That doesn't... I get it's a game, they're trying to make it more interesting, but at least keep some level of reality. I feel like... Right, I think... I'm kind of trying to do quick last minute checks to make sure we haven't missed rooms like that other room there. No, I think. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I think we're good. That would then mean we need to go up. I'm not sure where up is. There's up there. I can't see if we're looking. Right. Hey, that's that door there. Right, okay, yeah. So I'm happy. I'm happy to drop it to this layer here now, which means taking off the connectors. We're gonna go round, knock all the connectors down and see if we can drop these floors. It's that there. It's the next thing that needs to come out. Actually tempted to cut out this bit and then get that out for safety. I might do that actually. There's only this thing that's above it, so... I've knocked all the bolts, so hopefully... Yeah, there we go. So let's get this cleaned up and then we can assess whether we can get that other bit out. Right, so I've pulled that down, pulled that off. Let's see what we've got. So where does it sit? It sits here, right? Right here. we get this off, and then we can get it out. Like so. Might need to take that bit out. I think the rest should be okay. Right. Can we? I don't know if we can get this out. Let's have a look. Don't know if I need to remove this here at the side. Can I get... Yes! Okay, that really, as far as I'm aware, only leaves these guys to be dropped now. So we can go all the way down to that level. I'm going to do a double check. Good news is we can already claim the most expensive one. I'm missing a table, which is interesting. Is there... There's a box up there. It could be that box up there. Let's get that box. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the way up? Let's see if we can find a way up. Okay, where's that box? Out here? Out here. Can we get that box? There you go, so that table. So what's now missing? High alloy steel, so that's fine. I mean, that comes from the ship, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so we can... Well, we can't drop everything down that level because there's the cargo container here. So we have to... And I think there was a cargo container down the stairs as well, wasn't there? So we have to drop to this level. And get rid of the cargo container. So let's do that, shall we? You have to take the walls out to do that, so might as well. So I've taken the walls closest to the container and the roof above it down just to make it easier to bring down. I'm going to try bring down this bit next. Right, so I've brought down those walls. I'm going to just bring down this roof and clear this side out a little bit. I'm not expecting anything to drop, but once I do it down those sides and take the middle bit out, all of that above should drop. So that's... I'm just clearing this back end up first, just to keep it a little bit cleaner so it doesn't look quite as crazy, to be honest. Okay, so let's go down the side here and release these. Okay, let's drop this. Nice. Now, I don't know those side panel walls there will hold it up. We'll find out. And we need to repeat on this side. So let's go down and release this side as well. Right, I think we're ready to drop this. It won't all collapse because the walls will still be holding it up at this layer, but it's at least bringing the support to where it's being attached. Ooh. That didn't keep going, okay. There we go. Let's get this removed, and then we can look at dropping some of these walls. So that should be the edge next to the top layer of the hull separated. So that means once we drop these walls here at this layer, it should drop everything above. The term is should. Whether it does is another point, but it should drop it. I mean, I could dig out and do all the floors above and just get them out, but I think it's going to take me just as long, so I might as well just drop the whole layer. Because there's like 3 or 4 layers above this, so by the time I dig it all out, yeah. And it's not a small amount, it's all the way across there, so yeah, might as well just do it this way. Right, so I've got the first side down cleared, which is interesting because with this big open space, it's actually not as many walls as it looks like. So actually, this shouldn't take as long as it seems. So absolutely, it's not. By the time I took that layer, plus above, plus the one above that, it's going to be just as quick to have dropped all these walls. So yeah, actually, I do think I made the right decision, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. There we go. Let's see if this pops it. Go, 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 go. Oh, I must have missed one. It's still... Oh, no, it's still going. It's still going. Oh, something must be holding it up. It's not coming down. I was kind of getting excited there. I thought that's going to be really funny if it pops all along and then the whole thing collapses. But I must have missed something, or something else is holding it up. So let's get this cleared, and then we can go find out. I think it might be those walls there. I think it might be the walls above. It might be these side walls here, which I suspect is now what's holding it. So let's get up there and deal with them, shall we? And that's not quite what I intended. There we go. I get myself stuck under that all the time. Okay, so here. Okay, let's bring this side down. Something's still holding it. So let's take the edge ones off. That's that one. There might be some on the other side, actually, that might be holding it up. Right. And then that's that one little one there. Super bolt holding everything up. That's impressive. That's I love it when you've got one thing holding it up and it's held on by a single bolt and you're like, that's a very, very impressive bolt. I don't think there's anything else on this side that's holding it now. I think it's the other side, so let's just go over. Yeah. There's only 4 panels here, so this shouldn't take us too long to do this. Alright, let's see if this brings it down. No. Okay. Maybe these side ones? Nope. Must be this one. There we go. Oh, that was satisfying to watch. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's start the clear up of this level, shall we? Start by clearing around the... All the contracts are also now complete, which is great as well, so... I'm not worried about not getting the money that we needed for the next ship. Okay, so we've cleared a little bit, and this now has the cover over it. So now we can sort of start working down here to clear some of this around these, and we can get these out, I think, now that we've got the roofs above them done. And if you look at what's around these, this is everything I would have had to cut through a bit at a time to get these out. So it made more sense to drop those walls 100%, because there's no way. It would have taken me forever to cut through all of that. I think, yeah, that layer there hasn't come down, has it? Which is, yeah, that could cause us issues. But I think we can drop everything to this layer. Actually, and I think we should be fine. I think actually I can get that layer out, can I? Yeah, I can. Can I get up there? How do I get back up there? Round. I can't see because of everything that's on the floor. I need to take this layer here out. We can do easily enough. I just need to clear it so I can see the bits to hit it. Right, so I made the decision and I cleared this top deck here because just so I could see a bit better, and because I need to go down and release some of it. I need to go along here and release the cut point. I also need to start taking the edge of that off so that we can get the stuff out underneath. So it made sense to just clear so that I could kind of see what I was doing. Right, so I'm going to run around and do all the cut points on this level. So that's the cut points done. So what I'm going to do next is run along here and release this section here, because I think this needs to come out to get some of the lower stuff out. Let's pop it. More to clean off the machines again, but that's fine. Let's see if we can get these out now. Alright, let's see if we can get these out. So I think cut points for these ones, isn't it? If I can get to... I don't know if there's cut points back there. And I think this side. Can that come out? Yes! Okay. And the next bit is this one. Get this one out. Okay. So this one's got a couple of layers till it can come out, so... Right, so now we need to get this one out. Okay, I'm trying to work out how we get this one out, is the bigger question. Right, so I'm going to go up. Right, I need to take out... Clean this first. Let's clean this first while we get the crane to take the other bits, and then we can make an assessment. This here needs to come out, okay. Right, so we need to get this layer down and the layer underneath it, and then we can make a new assessment of what we need after that. I think I can get it in there from here. No, because I turned as I did it, which kind of buggered it. I can drop everything on this level, actually. I think I can actually go ahead and do that. Let's just drop this layer at a time, shall we? Might as well. I was going to dig them out, but I don't think I need to. I think I can just drop down to that layer now. As always, first thing we need to do is cut the connectors at the top. I need to get that out as well to get the cargo container out, so I might as well. Maybe we take away this back section, maybe. Oh, first layer ready to pop. Let's pop it. Let's pop the second layer. So we're dropping this edge here now. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so that's no longer secured to this side. So really it's just the bottom layer now that's holding that up as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do is drop to this Lex layer. And do what I did here. I'm going to release the lock pieces. And then I will take the edges off of that. And then, because I think that's what I can do a bit at a time here. So let's drop the cut pieces now. So we release the edges of the hull. We won't actually drop them, shall we? That'll make throwing stuff to and from the vehicle a bit easier. And then we can get them away.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
We can go to the other side. Oh, how did that get all the way out here? There's something really satisfying about that. So let's get these two pieces picked up.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे। क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज
I don't
है?
think I can do that bit yet. No, there's something still connecting that. I think it's one of the pieces on the... How did you get all the way out here? Okay. Let's throw that. I think the next thing I want to drop is here. I clean this up first so it makes it easier to see. And I think the next bit I want to drop is here. I'm going to go along here actually and drop this back connector so that I can potentially get this back end off. Let's go along here, shall we? I think this is what's holding the back on. That is so close to going as well. I want to get this off as well so that I can get this out, because that is ready to go. There's just about a couple more things in there and that's going to be able to go. Alright, take these walls down. I think I need to take these walls down. There we go. But, that looks like that's being blocked by that. And that... something's still holding that. I'm wondering if it's a connector at the back. Let's go. I'm wondering if there's a lower level connector down here that's holding it. I don't think I can get that crate out until this back end is gone, because that back shelf is blocking it. I know I've got the other connectors, but I'm not going for that right now. I just want to get the two back connectors. Oh, it's such a fight to it. All right. Running along, running along, running along, running along. So let's see if we can get that back end out now. Will it let me? No, something's still holding that back end on. Let's see if we can find out what the hell it is. Could be that. This maybe? Is this here blocking it from... Ah! This bit here, maybe? Step off the side here. It could be that piece there that's holding it. There we go. Right. So I think these walls need to come down as well before I can release that layer. So we're gonna... let's drop these layers. Way! That brought some of it down. Didn't actually expect that to drop the roof bit there. That was unexpected. Surprise. Not unwanted, just unexpected. Get that. Can I get that cleaned out now, actually? Yeah.
مجالتي بهان أونغا.
Almost there. Still got one crane element to remove, which is just under here, but we're getting there. I mean, you can only drop so much at a time. It's not like the original ships where you could just, as look, you took the bottom layer out, everything collapsed. Holy crap. One went off into the stratosphere. Right, so I need to... There we go. I need to drop this bit. So let's drop this bit. Because these walls will hold it up. So we need to bring these down because... As we saw with the upper layer, the side walls do hold it up, so... Let's do side pieces, so let's take a side piece off. That very lovely snoring noise you're hearing is my sister's Frenchie that is still with me at the time of recording. And she's settled in the dog bed next to me because I have dozens of dog beds spread around the house for my Jessie. So she's decided to occupy that one, the one next to me. That's when she's not lying. So when I've got a little mat, I've got a little footstool with a little heated mat on it. I've said before in one of my other videos that I get really cold feet and I find poor circulation, and I find that a little heated mat, it's cheaper than a heater and to run, and it just keeps my feet warm, and it's my thing. As long as my feet are warm, I'm fine. So I find it's really handy because it keeps me warm, but obviously the pup discovered it and she was like, oh yeah, I like this, having this. So I'm quite surprised she's not lying on my feet, actually, because she quite likes that little heated stool. Well, it's a heat mat on a wee stool, but yeah. I'm gonna do it. This layer is now gone. I might be able to, if I just take this out. I don't know if I need to do both. I think I need to do both. Yes, now we can get that out. That's what I wanted. Was let's get this cut out and going. Yes. Okay, so I think that is everything now other than this little layer here, and I think we can go ahead and start dropping this. So I think Unfortunately, we've seen before that this lower level, you have to kind of drop the walls as well as the floor. It just doesn't go otherwise. It's not as quick or as easy to drop as the other ones were. I don't know if that's part of the difficulty setting. Hey, that dropped the roof. I wasn't expecting that to drop the roof right there and then, so I'm quite pleased with that. That gave me a bit of a surprise. I wasn't prepared for that, or otherwise I would have been like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. I thought there was still one piece attached. I didn't realize I had fully disconnected the other pieces, so. So if we can clear up this, and then that gives us an idea of what we have left to do. Okay, so we just have the middle floor to drop, which will also bring those stairs down. So let's just go. Let's just do it. All right, this should drop the top layer. Oh, I love watching it. It's so satisfying just watching it go one piece at a time. It's just, oh, it's so lovely. That's what was missing from my last video. Because of the way the gravity glitch was working, I just couldn't get that in the last video, and it just was so unsatisfying for me, and it was so frustrating. Alright, so we just have this last little section. So let's run up one layer at a time and disconnect it. Alright, that should be us. Let's go. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stand off slightly to the side so I can still see it go, but I'm going to... Oh, there we go. Oh, look at the pop-up! That was nice. That's nice. Look at that go. Alright, so I've disconnected it also. If I clear a section at a time, I should be able to pull the crane to get it while I clear other sections. So let's do that plan. That is up to the first quarter cleared. We should be able to pull it. There we go.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
So that should be the second quarter now cleared.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Right, so that should be the third quarter cleared. There we go.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Right, so that should be the final quarter cleared. And what we can do while the crane is doing that is run around and collect any bits we dropped. But it looks like they missed. Yeah. So all the way out here. Basically just follow where the mud pile is. See if we missed anything. Bits managed to get out here. Go back up here. Let's have a look around here. Right. I don't see any other additional bits. I'm just going to do a quick check around here because this sometimes they fall between the sort of wooden things. I think that's it. I think that's us. As far as I... Oh, no. There's a piece there. A whole one piece there. As far as I can see, that is everything. So, let us... Right, first things first. We're going to drive up, but then I'm going to go and hand in my contracts. That needs to be a must. Let me go hand in the contracts. Let's go do that first. Hook should be in here somewhere now. I don't know where, but it'll be in here somewhere. There it is on the table. So, woohoo! So that's all of the contracts done for that. The next and final ship of the main bulk of ships, I think. So I think the rest are all DLCs. Is this 2001 here? No, sorry. The one I'm... Yeah, this 2001 here, which is the Armano Adriani. That's the last one. But we need to finish doing what we're doing here first. And that's a £2,000 buy-in. So as long as we're left with 2k at the end. Right, so that took me just under 2.5 hours to drop. Which is a big difference from the ship from the other day. Which took a crazy amount of time. 4 hours to drop. And that's because of the bug. So... How many would it have been? Let's see. 970. Right. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at the other ships. So we can scrap that. We finished that. So that really means the next ship and the last one in the main series is this one here, which is the large... So that's a full ship, a large bulk carrier. It's in a really good state. It said the ship was abandoned by its captain a few days after he discovered that they weren't making as much profits as before. And it's actually worth more than the buy-in, which has changed for the last couple. The contracts are worth 5, 6, 7, 6, which is not bad. But then when we go into the DLCs, we go back down values again, but they seem to go up pretty quick. So I don't mind. Looking forward to those two. They're going to be insane to do. Absolutely insane to do. Really want to do that. I really want to do the sub. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of like the top one I kind of want to do. So yeah. So I need to make sure I keep 2,000. Other than that, I can go and upgrade my gear. So let's have a look.
Hello, आप क्या चाहते हैं, my friend?
It's a lot of money to drop on a hammer, but it is the top hammer level, so I think I'm going to get it. because it's the hammering out those things that takes the longest. So if we can get that done, that's gonna massively... Yeah, there you go. Okay, I maxed the hammer. I'm not going to get anything else. I don't want to, just in case. Oh, look at that. That was pretty. Did you see that hammer? Look at it. It's lovely. Right, okay. Actually, kind of think I preferred the last one visually more. It just looked cooler. But that still looks pretty neat. I like the ribbing on the handle. That looks pretty neat. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I feel like we're going in the right direction. I feel like we put a lot of work in, and yeah, it's nice to have seen us get through. So there's going to be 14 ships in total of the main game. So if you've not bought the DLCs or you've not got the DLCs, there's about 14 ships, which is just interesting. The only thing I will say is it hasn't allowed me the money to buy the house upgrade, but I don't know if that comes with the DLCs because I just have all of it anyway. I got a bundle that bought it all in one go, so I didn't have the game and then get the expansions. The expansions kind of came with it automatically. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. I think the last ship really ticked me off, and yes, it has been a bit harder to kind of work out what I'm doing with stuff, but you know, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm definitely still enjoying it overall. So I'm going to leave this part here, guys. Give us a thought on what you think. Do you want me to go on and do the DLC ships? What are you thinking? See you in the next part, all. Enjoy.